In France, everything is on fire.
Maybe I couldn't.
Considering the intensity of this issue, right, there should be more violence, but not actually.
Yeah.
사람들은 노래를 불렀다.
What do you think about the people are dancing and singing in the very serious issue, martial law? Actually, interestingly, there were songs and dancing, singing along in the protest. You see a lot of K-pop songs with new generations. Last week, Saturday was huge. 1 million people participated. There will be more people. Young generation's participation in demonstration, K-pop dancing and party with politics. They are not threatened by politics, rather they just enjoy and turning into a different culture. We now see light sticks of K-pop idols in the citizen movement and demonstration with songs and with dancing. So it's a totally different phenomenon compared to previous generations. Very unique compared to different countries' culture, considering that actually 30 years back, we Korean citizens experienced massacre, citizen killing. Koreans should show more high tension or high violence because they experience that level of like killing violence by the militant. Why Koreans are peaceful, why you're seeing total different scene from French politics. The impact of instancy, because it was live streamed not by traditional media but by YouTuber, real time. Live streaming and real time communication happened during the martial law. Citizens' fast reaction to it. One of the reasons is live stream by politicians. They asked citizens to come to the National Assembly to block the military power. People were jumping into the scene. They all live streamed what militaries are doing. It's a whole different media environment. There is a great level of transparency in media since content makers are citizens themselves. A lot of content, quantity-wise, using X, using Instagram. A lot of diverse opinions are fully shared as well. You find diverse opinions, a lot of replies, reaction to the news. A lot of older generation left. They disappointed and they left. They were angry, but young people were still there. They played the music and they just started dancing and singing along. They feel like they are doing some interesting experience rather than just expecting politicians to do something. A lot of people doing voluntary work, giving away something to eat, drink. They do not do any violent thing. We ourselves kind of manage the situation. It's not chaos at all. It's very calm. They have high level of order. They do even cleaning the street after demonstration. For French and German, your members of the Congress doesn't leave or still they need to participate in vote. 얘기하자면 프랑스나 독일 분들이 이분들이 볼 때는 국민들이 저 사람들이 책임을 다하는 거, 그러니까 이 상황에서 책임을 다하는 것 같지 않아서 진짜 화가 많이 났을 것 같다. 그런데 그러면은 그 국회의원들이 투표를 안 하고 나간 거에 대해서 이제 사람들이 화가 났는지, 그럼 화가 났다면 이 사람들에게 계속해서 지지를 보낼 거라고 생각하는지, 그거에 대해서 물어봤어요. 그러니까 왜냐하면은 자기들 나라에서는 그게 이제 책임을 다 안 한다고 하기 때문에 국민들이 진짜 화가 나는 상황이다. 그렇게 얘기를 했어요. People are already really angry about people are demonstrating in front of the party building. They try to break the party as well. In the new public sphere, everybody can be potential author, spontaneously producing content, both right-wing radical network as well as courageous women standing up for human rights. Digital media ecosystem play a crucial role on political behavior. The positive effect of digital media for democracy, trust, knowledge, participation, diversity, exposure, and expression. But also there is clear evidence of serious threat to democracy. Hate, polarization, populism, network, homophily, misinformation, fake news. The president himself is so got into the YouTube far right-wing content. Very important for each individual to have open-mindedness and proper understanding about the system, mechanisms, not being manipulated. It's just like previous generations, voluntarily lock ourselves within the same group. How we understand this new public sphere of digital media will enable us to make a better societal outcomes. Digital media affect democracy through misinformation or selective exposure. It has impact on hate, polarization, populism, but at the same time, it increases participation and knowledge, diverse exposure. So both positive and negative impact. We are in the bubble itself. Algorithm made us to locked in the same information again and again. A lot of people see SNS as a kind of a threatening factor to democracies. Today, December 12th, actually marks the significant date of Korean history, military coup dictatorship, when martial law and media control was implemented. And one of German journalists sneaked into the city. He revealed the truth about what's going on in Korea. He's a German journalist who entered the city where media was totally controlled and people were actually killed. Seoul citizens not aware of what was happening in other regions because of heavy control in media. You can compare how it has been changed from that time when military power has a tight control on media, and nowadays media is not controlled by the government. Why Koreans are not really actively engaged in daily lives about politics and hesitant to talking about politics. They're hesitant to talk about politics during normal days. Short history of democracy with a lot of blood, a lot of fight, a lot of division. But one major party has a history of working with dictatorship, and a lot of people still support that party. If you are supporters of this party, for others, it's the people who killed your relatives, your grandfather, great-grandfather. So very emotional things involved. The reason why they are hesitant to talk about it, it entangles so much emotional part of their family issue. Your members of family have lost their lives. All men in Korea, they go to military service. And what we experienced in military service was a lot of violence. That may be rooted from the Japanese colonial rule and dictatorship. So somehow Korean people used to that kind of oppression from the power. 30 or 20 years back, there were a lot of violence, a lot of killing with the very same martial law. High schoolers, they don't have a lot of opportunity to experience fighting for their rights. When I was in high school, I was hit by the teacher a lot. If my hair is longer than 2 centimeters, with scissors they cut there. Very, very violent. If I don't tie necktie this way or that way, or if I wear the brown colors, because I was asked to only wear black or gray, then I'm hit by teacher. So all my school year,